Hey everyone, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to you and warm hugs. Here at the Makeup Connection, I put out videos on the technique, vlogging, and occasional tutorials. I'm not exactly the professional, but I just love makeup, and I pretty much do it every day. Just so I get, some more practice every day. I'm noticing different things that I do, that's like, oh, okay, I'll try this a little bit more often. So, if you're willing to, like, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. Enough chit chat, let's just get straight into the video. I thought I would go ahead and do this since I am extremely late on these videos, and I do apologize. It's been like weeks, and I do apologize. Like I said, it's just, I am like so lazy. Ever since I quit my job and just started doing the homebody thing, I'm a caregiver, to my mother-in-law, I am lazy. I'm a part-time caregiver, but still, it just kind of drives me nuts, really. I mean, I didn't think, that I was gonna get this bored. So you would think, it's like, okay, now that, she's, like at home doing what she wants, that she would be coming out with tons and tons of videos. But, it's like, okay. It's like, here comes Rachel with tons and tons of videos. But, no, not really. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair halfway up, because it's kind of driving me nuts right now. It's at a length where I am considering getting a cut. Not too short, but just maybe about that much, maybe not too much, enough to make just a little bit of a difference. We'll see what happens. Let's see. When I pulled makeup today, I decided I wasn't going to use foundation. I pulled some stuff, pulled out a concealer and a BB cream, because I didn't want to use foundation, just wanted to keep it kind of, like a little bit softer than usual. I need to pop the light back a little bit. Bit too bright. It is, I'm trying to think what time it is. Almost 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm up here in the Northeast in Pennsylvania. Don't know where you are, but shout me out a comment down in the comment section. Where are you and what have you been doing? How's everybody doing anyway? So, I've been using the Dream Fresh BB cream from Maybelline. This is number 110 in light medium. This has the 30 broad spectrum SPF. Everybody talks about, making sure that you have like a good bit of some kind of sun protection on your face. I don't go nuts with this stuff, just enough, to make my skin look like I have some color to it. I can't stand to make myself look pale. I just, make myself look like me. So, I did blend a little bit of this into my skin, and underneath my terrible little blue rings underneath my eyes, I used a little bit of the Be Pure Hydrating Under Eye Concealer in medium. These I get from the Dollar Tree. which is now the $1.25 tray, because prices had to go up eventually. Of course, prices go up. So just a little bit from here into the inner corner on both sides and just blend it out. I use a beauty blender, and seriously, this thing gets used like crazy. I do use a Wet n Wild powder. I'm not going to tip this thing because it gets seriously messy. It's the Photo Focus and the banana powder. I actually gave up the idea of using the translucent. It's a nice yellow toned powder. I'm going to go right in underneath here because there was a little bit of a smudgy. I get red spots right out the end here because of my allergies occasionally. They leave some really crazy marks. I use the bottom end there to dip into the powder. I only use just a little bit in certain areas, and then whatever powder is left in the bottom, I tab it into my skin with the sponge first, and then whisk it away with a brush. I do use some rather nice brushes. This is a nice fluffy brush. These are from Lancome. This opens up for travel size brushes. I have no idea whatever happened to the travel size brushes. I do have some nice Lancome brushes. I really like them. Have some elf brushes too. So let me see here. My crazy little brows, which are usually pretty sparse and not very dark, because I have to fill them in. Usually allergies. I get skin allergies too. Let me see here. I can find it. I should be more organized. There it is. The one with the spoolie. And the other end for the product. I use a couple of things to try to do my brows and get them to actually stay. I have this issue that I like to have my brows technically have a it's a broken, just a little stick, just to make sure that they're looking somewhat asymmetrically even, just to see where the where they come even. I will brush them out like into a somewhat of a shape on each side and use a clear mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear. And I will put that on my brows and let them set for like maybe a minute to two, just to make sure that it's nice and dry before I start, putting any kind of product in them. I use an Avon product. I'm not usually one for a whole lot of Avon products. I'm not really big on that anymore. This is in this is in blonde, but this is kind of like an ashy blonde. So when I put this onto my brows, it's fairly light, but it's dark enough, for my brows so that there, at least there's something there before I put anything else on them. It's like a gradual thing with me. It's just one of those trust the process kind of thing. So it's kind of like going from light to dark. I'll like go ahead and blend it back in with a spoolie using one of these Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit, and I'm kind of working that thing down. I'm probably gonna have to get another one sometime soon. Like get from that one end just a little bit. It's find like a spot on my brows that kind of needs fixed, like right in here. There we go. And then if it's absolutely necessary, you can always use a brown pencil. I like their kohl pencils, the Wet n Wild kohl pencils. This is a nice brown, just, you know, like, usually I would use this like for an eyeliner. I find their eyeliners do not stay on my eyes no matter what I try. So I don't know what it is. My hands are itching from being in the soap water from doing dishes. My daughter gave me this. It's the Hard Candy Brow Gel. And this is more of a light brown, which technically would not have been good for her because she is a blonde. Just go right through that area just to give it some. Now, I'm not big on Instagram brows. I try not to, you know, like get that boxed look to them. I just don't like how it looks. I don't know what it is. Just not a fan of it. I'll use either a little bit of concealer, or sometimes I use this, and I use this for a lot of other things too. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, because it's a little bit lighter than my actual foundation or whatever I use. This is in 101 in Classic Ivory, just to kind of run along the edges, just to get them to pop out a little bit. Because technically what you're doing is just, you know, running the edge a little bit, just to make them look nice and clean and professional looking. I guess that's a good way of lighting is just really, really weird in here. I don't have proper lighting for these. I am so sorry. Pull some things out of this little basket that I have. My husband, with his one job, before he left his one job to get his newer job, he gave me this little basket that I can put things in. I use for all sorts of things, technically for cosmetics. So when I pull, quote, makeup for the day, you know, I put them in there so I know what I'm working with. So, okay, I remember that I had this. It's an e.l.f. product. This one has a plum burgundy and a pink. I did not put any kind of highlighter over the top. I just left it be. Technically what you do is you take the Plum Burgundy and pop it into the crease and the pink onto the lid. This is an e.l.f. brush that, I'm not sure how long I've had this. This is a defining eye brush. Take a little bit of this. Plum Burgundy. Pull out the little just running it right through the crease area and raising it just a little bit because you're making it look nice and wide so that you're able to see both colors. Again, on the other side. Make sure you're raising the color just a little bit. I might have to put something on the top there, you know, just to soften out that edge. And I think I have the perfect thing for it. Yeah, perfect thing for it. This is a Maybelline product. This is number 110 in Soft Pearl. And go ahead. I'm not going to use this again. Might need this anyway. That's a good one. That's an Eco Tools. This is a Lancome. I don't know why I said that. Ain. It's kind of one of those little Scottish affectations. I sound like my dad when I do that. I just lost my dad this summer, and it's still really, really hard. It's really, really hard. Just to clean up that edge just a little bit. I have my moments when I'm okay, but there are still moments where, you know, it's like, I still just want to just, you know, like, come in here and just, you know, lay down and just cry it out. I just can't stand it. Just to soften out that edge. It's a nice creamy shade, so it just... And it's amazing how sympathetic people are. I mean, some of my friends that have known me from school, you know, that found out, you know, they were really, really sympathetic about it. Okay. And since there's probably still some product on there, I'm just gonna leave that be. I'm gonna use, this is like a little one that I've had, you know, I'm not sure how long, but using just a little bit of the pink, the pale pink, and just running it along the edge. This is kind of like old school makeup. And again on the other side. You know, I feel bad that, you know, that I have waited this long to do a video. Just, I am so lazy. gonna go ahead and use the one from Eco Tools. And this is one that my daughter gave me. She wasn't using it. I'm gonna take a little bit of that pink to highlight the inner corner, which I should have done to begin with when I did my makeup earlier today, but that's okay. You can use whatever eyeliner and whatever lashes or mascara you like to finish this. I tend to like some of the Wet n Wild products. I do have one of their waterproof liquid eyeliner. I don't know if this one's just running out or what's going on. I was having some issues with it earlier. I think it just might be running out. Not sure. But I also have their waterproof retractable gel eyeliner as well. And probably going to be starting to use that. Need a drink. I keep both a bottle of water and a bottle of ginger ale in here beside my bed. I get stomach aches really easy. It's not this past year, but the year before, I got my gallbladder taken out, and I'm telling you, it is hard because it's really hard on the stomach. Hold on. Okay. I use the Long Lash Lengthening by Love Revolution to bump my lashes or curl, apply, let it dry, give it another curl, maybe just one more coat. I never ever touch my lower lashes. It's like not even necessary. But let me show you this. Absolutely love this brush. Nice brush. Really, really good. I hardly ever do my lower lashes. But it's okay. I used the GXVE. The I think it's, I'm trying to think. Gwen Stefani line, if I'm not mistaken. I finally ran out of the cream. I just used this, the bottom, the bronzer part of it, to do my contouring. And just running it in places where you just absolutely need to contour. I try to thin down my face a good bit. You gotta go for places through here, your nose, through the jawline and your technical cheekbones. Your cheekbones are gonna sit differently depending on your face structure. I use a little bit of that said Pro Matte foundation, you know, just because it's a light product. Along with that L'Oreal Bare Natural, because it's a light product as well, you know, to set in underneath to get somewhat of a carved look. I mean, not a severe carved look, but you know, just something a little bit soft. You might be able to see it a little bit. way it curves in. Pulling my hair back down. I don't like how my hair looks when it's pulled back. Hey, look at that. Like that. Like how that curls out when I do that. This is a daisy pearl. And it's all rubbed off. This is in Radiance Naturelle. It's kind of like a pinky, coppery kind of shade to go right into the back here. I don't carry it any further than right there. You really don't need to, and unless you know your face structure says otherwise, you know. But really, they say the most youthful way of keeping your blush, like from here back, as the most youthful way to carry your blush, so that you're not, you know, looking like Drag Race kind of blush, like those things that we used to do like in the 1980s and 90s, looking like drag stripes. I have been using this, and I actually got this back from my daughter because she was using it there for a while as well. The Revlon Colorstay Endless Glow. This is the liquid highlighter. This is in number 2 in Rose Quartz. You can probably see that, I'm not sure. It's really little. But I just put that like right along here, like into the highlight area. I don't put it anyplace else. Don't need to. It's a liquid highlighter. It stays all day. There's absolutely no reason, especially for this one, you know, to reapply it. Lipsticks with this one, it's kind of like endless choices. You could probably use, especially with that eyeshadow, you could probably use a lipstick close to that shade, or even a lipstick close to the shade of the blush. I went closer to the shade of the blush. This is a CoverGirl. This is number 245 in Smoky Rose. It is a pearl coat. I don't know if you can see that. This kind of pulled the same on the blush, so I figured, okay, it'll work. You know, it works with everything else pretty well, so yeah. Just want to make sure you guys knew that I was still here. It's just I'm very, very lazy, and I do apologize. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Love you all so very much. Bye.